Wagwan, beautiful people. Shemaine Man, Professor Omni, back here again. Looking rough AF. Yeah, just got a little bit of a cold. Not cold, but like got all the snizzles and the shizzles and all that. But yeah, I'm good. Hope everyone's okay. Thanks for all the views, by the way, for the last video. Like I said, I'm new to TikTok, so I have no clue what I'm doing. But yeah, I suppose we'll learn together. Yeah, welcome to another episode of No Lie About Truth. As you can see, I am under a shelter right now. It's not a shelter, but I'm in Kings Park right now. So yeah, just chilling in the skate park. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick little something, a couple of gems, some thoughts. Yeah, some interesting things. We'll see how it goes. The first thing I would say is live in love. Yeah, because love is the glue to the omniverse. And yeah, we do live in an omniverse, not just a universe. There are we're in a multiple faceted omniversal mind, if you want to call it that. So everything is possible to some degree. You can have an experience, of lack thereof, or an experience of an abundance, or just a normal experience, I suppose. Also, everything is energy, so we can't be destroyed in that sense. Energetically, you can just transfer things, or it changes its shape, or form, or whatever. But yeah, in reality, yeah, we just can't. We're immortal, basically. I don't know, people be like, oh, how is that possible? We had loss and stuff in our life. I know I've had loss in my life as well. My pops has passed during the pandemic. Not to do with the pandemic, but during the pandemic. And it's hard, because obviously you miss the person, you miss the person's presence, and their essence and stuff. But what kind of got me through that is realizing and knowing that energy can't be destroyed. So my pops is still out here somewhere, like he's still here, basically. Just not in the physical form, not in this physical corporeal suit, Yeah, there are other beings around as well, and I will get into that in some other videos later on down the line. I spoke briefly, obviously, about the werewolf in Kings Park, which is where I am now, which was a long time ago, by the way. Because this was when I was a teen, and I'm in my noughties now, my 40s. So yeah. So, but basically, yeah, different beings. I'll talk about the greys as well, the short greys, the small ones, briefly, but I'll talk about it more later, like I said in another video. So just briefly about them, I've had my own experiences, by the way, with them, plus family members all together as well, but we'll get into that another time, like I said. But they are actually, for the most part, biological, what do you call them? A biological avatar. Yeah, a biological avatar. So basically like the film Avatar a bit, in a sense, where but the person not sitting in a chair or anything like that, they're doing their own thing, but they basically can have control over these vehicles, if you want to call them that. They're vehicles, because this is our vehicle, our vessel, my body, my vehicle, my vessel. So their vehicles, they basically designed these vehicles to obviously traverse different dimensions and go through different pressures and whatever the case may be. Gravity, I've never believed in. It's obviously a theory, but they push it so much like it's a real thing. Gravity is not real, in my opinion. What we're talking about is things that are heavier than air and things that are lighter than air. If you cancel out the effects of air, in terms of, or shall I say, if you cancel out the effects of weight, then you're weightless, the downforce that we feel is to do with weight, but then also there's also magnetics around everything. Even things that are non-conductive basically have a magnetic sort of inner lay, if that makes sense. because magnetics is one of the fundamental essences to experience anyway. So there's three in that sense. There's magnetism, vibration, and movement or momentum, and these three are one. And yeah, basically that's like, for me, that's like a holy trinity, do you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, I'm in the park, so there's going to be people and children or whatever making noise. But yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to say about that. There are 5 bodies we have, and those 5 bodies are those 5 bodies are our physical body, our mental body. So physical, mental, emotional, but really it's emotional. But I say emotional. I put that in that sort of that level basically, because with the emotional side of things, it's the one that you've got to watch out for the most. That's the one. It's like the center ground. It's like and it's also the one that they try to use the most as well. Yeah. So come on, boys, I'm on the video now. So basically, yeah, what do you call it? That's the third body. So it goes physical, mental, emotional. Then it goes to spiritual. That's your 4th body. And then the omniversal body is the 5th body, which is the one that we all share. But to be fair, we share all our bodies anyway, so yeah. Yeah, it's one of them things, man. So I would just say that we need to love, you know, because love is one of them things. It's one of those frequencies basically where, you know, it's the glue to the omniverse basically. So it's just one of them things, you know. And like I said, live in love, live in light. And I did mention obviously before that there are speeds faster than light. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video, but I've mentioned it before in the past to other people and probably on my YouTube channel, that there are speeds way faster than light that actually make light. So basically, when you're talking about something, what I'm talking about, which is like the speed of speed, which is what I call it, the speed of speed, because speed does have a speed and it has a limit, which I've reached before, and that's how I can even know about it. Once you get to that speed, can't do it physically, by the way. It's not a physical thing you can do, you can reach, even though, like I said, I think it's actually physical in that sense. But basically, you realize that you're everything. You're the omniverse. You are everything. You're all beings. You're all moments, all time, all space, all whatever the case may be. You're literally everything. You're the thought. You're the elements. You're breath. You're whatever you are. You're everything. And nothing is really truly separated. So we don't have anything to fear. It's just a little golden gem. Dinosaurs were not real. Are not real. However, dragons and stuff are, and different creatures, lizards and chimeras and all sorts of stuff like that, they are real. Giants are also real. Werewolves are real. What else? Basically everything. Everything. Right, the way that human minds work, we can't create things without seeing things to create from. We're very visual creatures, so any of our ideas, if you look at cars and stuff quickly in the last minute, if you look at cars and stuff like that, most of them are built off of, you know, like some of them are sharks, you know, some of them are whatever, some of them are this and this and that. So they're all all designed over certain, like the bodies of different animals and things like that. So there's no real coincidence in that sense, and that's how everything is sort of made. I know I'm running out of time, so it sounds like it's about nonsense, and there was children in the background making noise and noise, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to make another video, and there's a dog barking as well on top of it. I'm in a park, would you expect. But yeah, have a good one anyways. We'll speak soon. Love y'all, man. I don't know how this thing works, but yeah, just have a fantastic day anyway. Love, peace, and light.